Both Sunwolves and the Bulls will be desperate for victory when they face off against each other in Tokyo on Saturday. These two sides have won just one match out of a possible 10 played so far, and that victory was registered by the Bulls when these sides met in Pretoria 3 weeks ago. Despite being winless, the Sunwolves have shown improvement as the tournament has progressed and delivered a competitive performance in their previous match, a 44-31 loss to the Stormers in Singapore in round 5. Head coach Philo Taisha has made several changes to his match day 23, with the biggest surprise being the selection of Timothy Lafaele as the new captain after regular skipper Ed Quirk was ruled out through injury. Taisha is confident Lafaele will give a good account of himself in the leadership role. "I am delighted to name Timothy Lafaele as the game captain of the Sunwolves for this Saturday," he told the Japan Times. "Tim has grown into his leadership role and is well deserved of his place. The Bulls have had a rough ride in recent weeks and head into this fixture after suffering losses to the Blues and Chiefs on the New Zealand leg of their overseas tour. But despite those results, Bulls head coach Nolis Mare was adamant that his side will not let their heads drop. We showed massive improvement against the Chiefs and I am pleased with that," he said. "We always knew how difficult this tour would be, but with all the injuries, it proved even tougher than expected. A win over the Sunwolves is no given, but if we continue the upward trend shown in New Zealand, we will be in with a serious chance to win," he said. The coach is aware of the huge amount of traveling his team had to do, but feels this is not detrimental. "The Sunwolves have to travel a lot as well, and as they have shown when they last played us and the Cheetahs, this should not be a burden if managed properly." Bulls captain Adrian Strauss is relishing the prospect of taking on the Sunwolves in what is unknown territory to the three-time champions. "This will be another new venue for us, but at least we know what to expect from the Sunwolves," he said. "They will play with passion and pace, something we will need to match if we want to return home with a win under the belt." The last time the teams met, the Bulls ran out 34-21 winners when these sides clashed in Pretoria in round 4. This, despite playing the entire second half with 14 men after Ronaldo Bothma was red-carded. The home side led 17-14 at halftime and only took control of proceedings after Bothma's exit. Jan Serfontein led the way for the Bulls with a brace of tries, and Tien Shoman and Jason Jenkins also dotted down. Kenki Fukuoka and Ed Quirk scored the Sunwolves tries. Players to watch: there will be plenty of pressure on the shoulders of the Sunwolves' new skipper Timothy Lafaele. The Samoan-born, Japanese international has caught the eye with some impressive attacking performances, and it will be interesting to see whether the captaincy will affect his style of play. With regular pivot Handra Pollard being rested, all eyes will be on his replacement Tien Shoman. Taking over from the Springbok is a huge ask, but Shoman has delivered some solid performances when coming off the replacements bench in previous matches this season. He will be expected to get the visitors on the front foot with an assured all-round display. Team news: Sunwolves head coach Philo Taisha has made several changes to his starting lineup. After last week's bye, Kotaro Matsushima, Takeshi Nakazuru, Hayden Cripps and Fumiaki Tanaka all come into the back line. That quartet replaced Jamie Jerry Talajai, Shota Emi, Junpei Ogura, and Keisuke Uchida respectively. In the forwards, Yasuo Yamaji comes in at Tithiad prop in place. Yui Helu replaces Sam Wykes at lock, while Rahboni Warren Vosayaco, Shuhei Matsuhashi, and Yoshitaka Tokunaga form a new look back row, replacing Willie Britz, Shoki Aikin, and Ed Quirk respectively. Bulls coach Nolis Mare gives starts to Tien Shoman and Jans Kirsten for the first time this season. Shoman will start in place of Handra Pollard, who along with Jesse Creel are being rested as part of the SA Rugby agreement. Creel's spot at fullback goes to Warwick Jellant. Up front, Kirsten will start in place of injured Ruan Steenkamp. Hanro Liepenberg returns at number 8 and takes over from injured Arno Bota, and Jason Jenkins will partner RG Snyman at lock, with Lud de Jager falling out the match 23 with a quad strain. Martin Dreer, who replaced John Roy Jenkinson on tour, will take over from Jacoby Adriaans on the bench, while Jacques Potgieter, Yvonne Van Zyl and Franco Node, who also arrived from South Africa earlier in the week, will all play off the bench. Potgieter has been named the backup lock. Van Zyl will cover for the injured Pete Van Zyl, and Node will cover the midfield and outside backs. Francois Brummer, who joined the team in New Zealand already, will back up Shoman. The Bulls campaign started with back-to-back derby defeats to the Stormers 37-24 and Cheetahs 34-28 before they claimed a 34-21 win over the Sunwolves in the corresponding fixture in round 4. They then headed to New Zealand but suffered losses to the Blues 38-18 and Chiefs 28-12. The Sunwolves made a disastrous start, suffering a humiliating 83-17 loss to the Hurricanes in their opener in Tokyo. After that, there were further defeats to the Kings 37-23, Cheetahs 38-31, Bulls 34-21, and Stormers 44-31. Prediction: although the Sunwolves will have home ground advantage, the visitors have too much class across the park. It won't be easy, but the Bulls will win by 7 points. Previous results: 2017, Bulls won 34-21 in Pretoria. 2016, Bulls won 50-3 in Pretoria. 2016, Bulls won 30-27 in Singapore. The teams: Sunwolves 15 Kotaro Matsushima, 14 Takeshi Nakazuru, 13 Timothy Lafaele, 12 Derek Carpenter, 11 Kenki Fukuoka, 10 Hayden Cripps, 9 Fumiaki Tanaka, 8 Rahboni Warren Vosayaco, 7 Shuhei Matsuhashi, 6 Yoshitaka Tokunaga, 5 Yui Helu, 4 Liaki Moli, 3 Yasuo Yamaji, 2 Yusuke Niwai, 1 Koki Yamamoto replacements, 16 Takeshi Kizu, 17 Kita Inagaki, 18 Hayakairo Ito, 19 Sam Wikes, 20 Shunsuke Nunamaki, 21 Yuki Yatamai, 22 Yu Tamura, 23 Ryohei Yamanaka Bulls, 15 Warwick Jellant, 14 Travis Ismail, January 13th Sir Fontaine, 12 Berger Adendal, 11 Jamba Ulengo, 10 Tien Showman, 9 Rudy Page, 8 Hanro Liebenberg, 7 Jans Kirsten, 6 Nick de Jaeger, 5 RG Snyman, 4 Jason Jenkins, 3 Trevor Niakon, 2 Adrian Strauss, 1 Litso Koboko replacements, 16 Edgar Merritt Lowell, 17 Pierre Showman, 18 Martin Dreer, 19 Jaco Visagi / Hendris Dassen, 20 Jacques Potgieter, 21 Yvonne Van Zyl, 22 Francois Brummer, 23 Franco Node. Date, Mt. Referee, will. Date, Saturday, April 8th. Venue, Prince Shishibu Memorial Stadium, Tokyo. Kickoff, 14:15 local, 5:15 GMT. Referee, Will Houston, Australia. Assistant referees, Rohan Hoffman, Australia. Akiso Aso, Japan. TMO, Minoru Fuji, Japan.